Hi guys, what's up and welcome to Project 3 for your 2D animation course. For this exercise, we will be animating an Instagram story. Okay, so basically this is another practice for you to animate in After Effects. For this project, I will also introduce you to TrackMatte. So for example, we would like to crop a video inside a specific shape. So for example, here inside our iPad, we would use what we call a TrackMatte. So another example of this is if you want the video inside our text layer. So all you need to do here in our timeline, set your video, for example, this video. So place your matte on top of your layer that you'd want to crop, and then select your video layer, go to TrackMatte, and then set it to Alpha Matte. And there you go. So basically now our video is playing inside our text layer. Okay, so now you can actually just resize this so that you could alter your design. Okay, so you can also switch to have it inverted. There you go. And then there's also Luma Matte, wherein if you have a black and white image, it will only mask out the white areas or the black areas. So there's also an inverted version of that. Okay, so if you don't see this, just make sure on the top bar of your timeline, right click, go to columns, and then make sure modes is checked. Okay, so again, before we start animating, you would need to design your Instagram stories in Adobe Photoshop. So here I'm inside Photoshop. As we can see, this is our Instagram story layout. So if you want to know the size of an Instagram story composition, the size is about 720 pixels by 1280. You can also search via Google for the different various sizes of Instagram stories. From what I know, there's also a size in Instagram where our composition is in a square shape. Okay, so but for today, we will be using the portrait size of Instagram. So again, remember to have all of your elements under each separate layer. So I've also added a few hidden layers inside here. So we have a clapper layer and also a camera layer. So I will leave this up to you if you would want to use it in your animation. The one thing I would point out is here in our iPad object, I have also what we call a video mask. It's separate from the iPad itself. We will use this video mask as our track matte in Adobe After Effects. Okay, so if you're satisfied with your design, just save this as PSD and let's go to Adobe After Effects. So now we are in Adobe After Effects. Let's just click and drag our Instagram Stories PSD into our project window. And then After Effects will ask you what kind of import you would like to do. For me, I would set it to composition, retain layer sizes. And then let's set the layer options to editable layer styles and then click OK. So now let's double click our Instagram Stories. And then let's start animating. So for this, I will not be demonstrating how to animate the other layers. I think you had enough practice. I will leave it up to you on how to decide on what movements you would like to create for your different layers. I will, however, show you how to apply a track map for our iPad. Okay, so let's go back to our Finder and then let's add our videos. So I'm gonna add these 3 videos here. And then I'm gonna use the countdown video. I'm gonna drag it down to my timeline and then I'll make sure to place it under the video mask. And then once it is under our video mask, I will resize it like so. And then after that, I will just go to track matte over here and then set my video mask into an alpha matte. So now our video is inside our iPad. Okay, so now, if we want to animate the video mask, for example, it will animate from outside our frame towards the center, like this. You can see that the video is not attached in our video mask. So how do we fix this? We will be parenting the video mask, we will be parenting the video to our video mask. So to do that, simply click your video and then look for that swirly icon here. This is called a pick whip. So just click your pick whip and drag it to your parent, which is our video mask. So now here we can see that our parent is our video mask. Now if we move our video mask layer, our video is now attached to the position of our track matte. Okay? So next, I would also parent the video mask to the iPad frame here, as you can see. So I'm gonna click our video mask and then click our pick whip and then click and drag it to our iPad frame so that if I move this to the left and to the right, our video is playing. Okay? So one more thing I would like to discuss is what if we would want to add the other videos into our track matte. So to do that, let's try adding our video from our project window. But as you can see, things get a little bit more complicated. Okay, so I'll show you another way. So here, this is our video that is getting our alpha matte from our video mask. So what we need to do is group this video to itself. So we would be using what we call pre-comps or pre-composition. So to pre-compose this, you can either go to Layer, then Pre-compose, or you can right-click this layer and then select Pre-compose. Okay, so let's name this Video. And then let's leave all attributes in Instagram Stories for now. And then let's click OK. So now we created the new composition for our video. So to access our composition from our timeline, just double-click our video layer. And now we'll be going inside the composition of our video pre-comp. Okay, so we can just click and drag our videos here. For example, our red carpet video. And then maybe let's resize it. And then let's have the video start at around 2 seconds. So now if we go back to our Instagram Stories pre-comp, as you can see, by the time it reaches 6 seconds, our video changes. So here, for example, you want to adjust the video so that the main person walking down the red carpet is showing in the middle. Just double click your pre-comp and then move our video so that our subject is at the center. And then let's go back to Instagram Stories comp. So now you can see that our video or our main character is at the center of our iPad. Okay, so maybe let's just move that video a little bit earlier. So let's just double click our pre-comp again and then move it forward. So another tip is here, as you can see, we are in our Instagram Stories composition. Wherever my time slider is, for example, I stopped at 1 second and 22 frames. If I double click my video pre-composition, that same position in our timeline can be seen here inside, okay? That makes it better for you to sync videos using various pre-comps. Okay, so for example, we would want the next video to cut here. I'll just move my time slider at the 4 second and 12 frames mark. Double click our video pre-comp. And then let's add our other video here. And then let's click and drag it there. Maybe resize it. Then let's go back to Instagram Stories composition. So now you can see that it's a little bit off. So let's go back, double click again. Let's just move this to the center. And there you go. Okay. So the next thing I would do is I will just crop the duration of our work area. So this gray bar above our timeline, let's just click and drag this until we get around 6 seconds and then let's crop it. So let's go to composition, trim comp to work area. So now we only have 6 seconds of duration to animate our layers. So again, I will leave it up to you on how you would animate each and every layer. Basically, it's the same with our other two exercises. The only thing different with this one is our video pre-composition layer. Okay? So thank you for watching and I look forward in seeing what you come up with this Instagram story project. Bye!